Hey, Heart Seekers, welcome to the Heart's Hello Show, a space where truth meets tenderness and your journey back to yourself begins. I am your host, Kiana Talena, and around here, we don't do surface. We get real, we go deep, and we speak to the parts of you that you thought no one saw. Whether you're in a season of rediscovery, rebuilding, or just trying to breathe again, you're safe here. Let's unpack, unlearn, and unlock who you were always meant to be.
Hey, friend. We are less than 50 days before we roll into a new year. And before we go any further, I want you to hear me clearly. There is still time on the clock. I know the year has felt long. I know life has thrown you some major curveballs that you couldn't even have imagined come your way. Or maybe you started and stopped. Maybe you've been tired. Maybe you've been hopeful but hesitant. Maybe life has been lifing, right? In ways that you just did not sign up for. But listen, this year is not done with you. And here's the other piece to it. And you're not done with the year. See, there are still 48 days left. 48 days of breath, 48 days of movement, of choosing again, of getting back in position. See, God has not removed his hand from you. The promise did not expire. Your purpose didn't lose its voice, and you're still here, which means there is still something for you to do. So today's episode is going to be a little different because I want you to see yourself again. Not the tired version, not the waiting version, the becoming version. So let's take a walk together. See, before we go into this visualization, I want to name where many of us secretly are right now. And when I say us, you all already know that these episodes are not just about you. I go through everything that you all go through. That is how I'm able to share and be transparent and vulnerable and to feel where you are. See, I'm not just pressing play so that you can hear my voice because I know it sounds good, but I'm pressing play because if I'm feeling it, then I know that you are too. So again, I want to name where many of us secretly are right now. See, people are craving direction, real direction, not noise. People are craving alignment, not perfection, but peace. People are craving momentum, even if it's slow, even if it's quiet. People are craving permission, permission to start over, permission to try again, permission to believe again. People are craving clarity, a sense of this is where I'm going next. See, there's a universal ache right now. And that desire to step into the version of yourself that has been circling around but you haven't fully claimed it. That's why we're doing this visualization. Because sometimes, just sometimes, you need to see yourself standing in the thing that you've been afraid to say aloud. So, if you are in a safe space, if you are in a place where you can sit still, you can't really turn your phone off because you're listening to me, but at least put it on do not disturb so that when you're going through these techniques, put the laptop down. Go find a quiet corner that you can sit in. Find your favorite chair. If you're sitting on your bed, wherever your favorite spot to sit in, I need you to get to that place because this is your doorway into your next. So again, if you're able to, I need you to close your eyes And if not, I understand. Just soften your breath and slow down with me. Take a deep breath in, hold it, release. One more time. In, hold it, out. Now picture this. You're standing in a hallway. It's quiet, not empty, just still. And in front of you is a doorway with your name on it. Your full government name, spelled correctly, unmistakably yours. The door is slightly cracked open, just enough for the light to spill out. And for the first time this year, you don't feel intimidated by what's on the other side. You feel ready. You reach for the handle and pause. Before you open it, imagine this. Everything you prayed for, everything you wrote down, everything you started but didn't finish, everything you thought you missed, everything you thought you weren't qualified for, it's all behind that door. Not because it's going to fall into your lap, but because the version of you who can walk in and claim it exists. Exists. See, she's been forming all year long. Now, with your hand on that handle, open the door. Step in. Look around. What do you see? The version of you who is living your next season with clarity, confidence, and courage? What is she doing? Is she writing? Is she speaking? Is she leading? Is she resting in a way that doesn't feel guilty? Is she finishing something she put down? Is she showing up with a different posture? Is she loving differently? Working differently? Believing differently? Look at her very closely. How does she carry herself? What does she know? What has she let go of? What has she forgiven? What has she finally said no more to? And most importantly, what did she start before the year ended that changed everything? Now I need you to stay right there. Stay here for a moment. Let that image settle. This is not a fantasy. This is potential. This is the version of you that already exists. You're just catching up to her. So I need you to take one more breath and slowly come back. Go ahead and open your eyes if you were able to take some time and do that visualization. How do you feel? See, friend, you didn't just imagine a stranger. You imagined you. The thing you saw, it's not out of reach. And I want you to remember this. Small steps in the last 48 days can produce big shifts in the first 60 days of 2026. So you don't need a new year, you need a new decision. You need one thing you're going to commit to right now. Finish the application. Start the outline, make the phone call, submit the idea, join the program, go back to the gym, start the business paperwork, clean the space you've been avoiding, take the first step in healing, release the thing that's been breaking your spirit. Pick one, just one. Because this late in the year, clarity comes from focusing, not scattering. See, right now, you need hope that feels practical. You need vision that feels reachable. You need accountability that feels loving and not shaming. You need someone to tell you that you're not behind, that you're just deciding to begin. And that seeking real alignment, and alignment, y'all, it is not magic. It's maintenance. It's choosing again. It's returning to your truth. It's being honest about where you are and bold about where you're going. And if no one else has told you today that you still have time, you still have power, you still have options, your story can shift in a single decision. So again, friend, listen to me clearly. Before this year closes, I want you to walk toward the version of you that you saw today. Not sprint, just walk. A step a day will reintroduce you to yourself. So you have 48 days. Make them count. Not perfectly, but intentionally. And when your future self looks back at this moment, she'll whisper, "Thank you. I needed you to believe again."
If this episode spoke to your heart, I hope you'll sit with it, share it, and let it shift something in you. You don't have to have it all together. You just have to be willing to be real. Keep showing up for yourself. Keep saying hello to your heart. And until next time, I'm Kiana Talena, and this is the Heart's Hello Show, where growth sounds like grace and healing feels like home.